Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 3 of the Northern Capital Truck Series of the Chase here at the very unique short track, very tricky short track of North Wilkesboro, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock. I'm not alone here tonight. Yes, I'm still kind of dealing with the sickness here, but Jake Bustos up here with me tonight. He's going to help me call the race and going to help me catch my breath. Jake, of course, first and foremost, thank you, man, for coming up here. Going to be calling this short track race, and what a unique short track it is. Fairly new to our racing. I don't know much about it. Do you know anything about this track other than it being pretty flat in a sense?
Oh, it's one of those tracks, Josh. It's a short track, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it. You got a little bit of elevation. You got a downhill run in a turn 1, and you got to climb back in at turn 3. So it's almost like 2 different tracks in one when you go through it. It's definitely going to be challenging for these truck drivers tonight.
Well, what do you think the preferred line is going to be? I don't know much, really anything at all really about North Wilkesboro. All I know is it's a little over a half-mile long, and it's not really a straight, oblong shape. It's got a little bit of a curve to it in a sense. That's about all I know.
Yeah, I've run it a little bit. I think for our long runs for our tire wear, you're gonna want to be right around the bottom. The truck starts to bog down a little bit as the run goes on, so it's gonna be important to keep those RPMs up off the corner too, so you can make that run down into your next corner. But I think whoever keeps the tires underneath it, keeps it on the bottom, is gonna have the best night tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Tire is going to be the biggest key here this evening at North Wilkesboro, round 3 of the Chase. We're going to have, of course, we've got 3 races left, including tonight. 2 more races left in the Chase before a championship is crowned. And the top 9 in the point standings, we'll get to that in a minute. Very, very close between the top 9 to the leader right now of Jeremy Clifton. But we'll get more on that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and get down to the pre-race analytics here real quick. A little bit of a wind out there out of the south at about 9 miles an hour, air temp of 73. We got a track temp of 82, so a very cool track temp out there. They're going to be pulling 180 laps here tonight, Jake. It seems like a lot of laps at a track like this, or just in general, but with this track only being a little over a half-mile long, they're going to really wind down these laps if they can stay green. So, and I say that with respect to the drivers. We could have a few cautions here tonight. Let's hope not. But if we get these long green flag runs, the 180 laps it's going to shoot down, really, really quickly. It's only 112 and a half miles. They get 5 sets of tires here. They're really going to need those. I guarantee you they're going to need probably all 5 sets. Now, I don't know, Jake. I've estimated the fuel somewhere between 80 and 90 laps. Does that seem about right?
Josh, I think you're close on that. I know they're going to be screaming for tires before that, but I think it's going to be about a 2-3 stop race. You might have a couple trying to stretch it, playing that strategy, but they're definitely going to be screaming for tires way before that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would say about 40-50 laps. They're going to be, I need tires. That's probably about what they're going to be. Pit road, a gruesome 35 miles an hour, Jake. Oh, you have got to be careful coming down pit road. 35 is not that fast, and it looks like it's a little bit tricky as we were just coming out of 4 there. Looks like it's a little bit tricky getting on pit road, too.
Yeah, that's right when you're coming off the corner and you're going to that downhill, so the truck's already a little upset, and then that commitment cone comes up on you quick, and with it being as short of the track as it is, you get a speeding penalty here, you can pretty much count your night over, because I don't really see you getting those laps back.
Oh, yeah, definitely, unless we can get those cautions, of course, that we were talking about. A pace speed here is only 45 miles an hour, but let's get down here to where everybody is, really everybody's wanting to really take a look at, and of course, that's the point standings coming into tonight. I'm going to run through the top 6, and we'll let Jake run through 7 through 12 here. But Jeremy Clifton has moved up into the top spot with 1,085. Brendan L. Book up a spot as well into second. 1,084, only one back behind Jeremy. Logan Kice down 2 spots into third. 1,081, he is 4 back behind Jeremy Clifton. Bryce Sinisak up 2 spots into fourth. 1,079, he is 6 back behind Jeremy. Blair Patterson going to stay where he's at in fifth. 1,078, 7 back behind Jeremy. And Ryan Goodell going to move up a spot into sixth. 1,073, he is 12 points behind Jeremy Clifton.
And William Hartman, after that clinic he put on last week at Watkins Glen, is going to move up 4 spots this week to 7th, 1,072, 13 behind Clifton. Kyle Knapp Sr. gaining a spot after last week. He's sitting 16 points behind Clifton. Sebastian Taylor, not too hot of a night last week. He's going to drop 6 spots down to 9th, sitting at 1,067, 18 back. And 10th here, 2 spots. Driver didn't show up last week. Zach Ogburn, 52 back, 1,033. Randy Kruder down 1 spot, 1,026, 59 back. And Noah Neiman rounding out the top 12 at 1,018, 67 back. Those last 3 drivers, 52 points. That's going to be hard to overcome with just 3 races left. So I don't want to say they're out, but I don't think they're fighting for that championship this year anymore.
Oh yeah, we hate to say it, Jake, but mathematically, you look at it, they would literally have to hope that they could win 3 in a row, and everybody, of course, ahead of them have bad races. That is a big gap to the leader, 52, 59, 67, like you said. So, can't officially count them out yet. I would say probably after next week, probably officially can count them out, but right now we really can't. Now, I'm not seeing Zach Ogburn here tonight. I'm not seeing who was the other one? Randy Kruder? Is he here?
No, it looks like Randy Kruder and Zach Ogburn not here this week.
Oh man, well Nolan Neiman is here, I do believe, yes. So, if he can hang on to it, he'll be able to probably pick up a couple of positions here into the point standings. I don't know if he'll be able to crack the top 10 or not, but we'll just have to wait and see. But, the top 9, though, that's really where you got to look at it. That's really a close battle here going for the championship as we come down to, of course, 1:10 left here in practice. Let's go ahead and step away, play the national anthem. We'll get to chat here after qualifying. But we're going to go I'll get it out in a minute. National anthem provided by Madison Rising here, folks. So stay tuned, hang tight. We'll be right back.
Can you see Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on MaxSpeedTV. Of course, we've been live, but we just waiting for qualifying to come to an end. Now, we've still got a little over a minute and a half before qualifying really comes to an end. So, really can't pull up anybody just yet, Jake, but William Hartman, showing how quick he was in practice. He backed up that time here, and currently on the pole, but I mean, we've still got several drivers that have not come out to put out a time. Logan Keiss, Lemke, Neiman, Christensen, Vollmer out here, Henley, Hilton, and LePage. They have not put in a time. They've still got time to do so if they want to, and it looks like Mr. Logan Keiss has entered his truck at the exit of pit road. Maybe he is going to decide to put in a time here, coming down to the last minute left. Jake, what do you think? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, Logan Keiss, he had a little misfortune at the end of the race last week at Watkins Glen running out of fuel, so definitely looking to put a good time down here and try to get up in the top 5 for the starting position and try to make up a couple points that he lost last week. We'll see what he can do here.
All right, taking his first official time right there. Or to start the time, I should say. Now, of course, the top 12 get the bonus point for qualifying inside the top 12. We'll see exactly here what Logan can do. Can he put himself into the top 12? He's going to cross the stripe with an 18.908. He's going to go into the top 10, Jake. So he's going to get that bonus point. Oh, coming out of 2, almost loses it.
Yeah, just trying to get on the throttle a little bit early, trying to get a little bit of time gain in, and just stepped out a little bit on him. Not going to improve on the second lap, 18.997. So he's sitting in a 10th position here as the track is closed now for qualifying.
And track is officially closed. Yes, it is. William Hartman going to back up that time in practice, and he is going to come in and qualify up there on that pole. Let's go ahead and grab him, get him up here. William Hartman, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, you're going to grab the pole here tonight at this very unique short track of North Wilkesboro. I almost called it Watkins Glen. Hey, we were there last week. But North Wilkesboro, man, short track racing, and it looks like it's very very tricky out there, man. Talk about it. What do you expect here tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. I think it's going to be keeping all 4 fenders on it, and I bet the winner probably still has some damage here before the end of this thing because it's going to be tough to keep it out of the fence all night. Just do my best. Got some teammates around me here for the start, so that's pretty lucky. We'll be able to kind of give each other a little room to get sorted out here at the initial start, and just try and click off some laps. Hopefully we can get some green flag runs in here. I think it'll be really fun if we do that, but yeah, it's going to be hectic, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, 21 drivers, same as what we had last week at Watkins Glen. So, not a huge field, but I would say decent enough for a track like North Wilkesboro. See, I almost did it again. So, 21 drivers may not seem like a whole lot, but when you get a track like this, that's fairly still new to iRacing, not a lot of drivers have raced on it or practiced on it, it can make for a very interesting race and in a sense, a self-cleaning track.
Yeah, it's going to be, even with this few a driver count, with as small as the track is and how it races, it's going to get hectic real quick, catching up to the back end of the field and all that pretty quick after the restarts. So it's going to be managing, trying to get through traffic, just trying to, like I said, just keep the car in one piece. It's really easy to make a mistake here. So your best bet's just going to be to try and manage and kind of sort into whatever position you feel like you can run for the night, and then just try and do your best to not screw it up from there. So hopefully we can get kind of sorted out here on the start. I think I got a real fast truck. Just hopefully can keep it clean and keep it out front.
Well, I'm going to pick on her a minute, William. She's been fast, and you know who I'm talking about because it's the only female driver we have in the truck series, Miss Lacey Cool out there. She qualified 4th. She's right behind you and your teammates. Man, she's fast. She's quick. What do you think you got to do to hold her off?
Yeah, it's just going to be managing the track position and just managing the tires, too, with the fall off tonight. Hopefully we'll have some comers and goers here throughout the run, and everybody can manage their stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to be a race of attrition more than a race of speed. So that's the focus. Obviously, we're going to race everybody as hard as we need to stay out front, but just surviving is going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah, surviving's going to be the biggest thing out here, along with the tires. But Jake, got anything for our pole sitter here tonight?
William Hartman, continuing your momentum from last week at Watkins Glen. You're sitting 7th in points, 13 back behind your teammate Jeremy Clifton, Brendan Book in 2nd. What's it going to take, and do you think you have anything to gain those couple points and get yourself back up there fighting for the championship?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do just what I did last week, which is just come in with a mentality of got to qualify in the top 12 to get that point. We click that off, try and just lead as much as we can and come away with the win and let the finishes sort out how they do. And I'll do my best, everything I can to try and make up those points. We made a huge chunk of them up last week. So I feel a lot happier going into this week than I thought I would. So just going to be clicking off good finishes, making up as many points as I can. And if it works out, it works out.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you come out here and do battle here at North Wilkesboro.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll get him back down to his team here if I can find. Oh, already got him. Wow. That was quick. William already switched. He's quick. Wow. All right. Well, let's get back here toward the back here a little bit. Well, mid-pack here. Let's go with, oh, man, I can't decide. Kevin Franks, Glockner, or McFadden. 12th, 13th, or 14th. I'm having a hard time here. How about you pick one of those three?
Oh, let's go ahead and bring Kevin Franks up here and talk to him.
All right. Well, let's see here if we can find Mr. Kevin Franks there. Jake, go ahead.
Kevin Franks, Jake Bustos in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, sure do. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. You got putting yourself P12, getting a little bonus point here for North Wilkesboro. How does the track feel to you out there tonight?
It's a little slick there to get some heat in the tires, and once that does, probably about near 6-7 laps in, you can really step on it coming out of the turns without it back end kicking out. Because I'm having to relearn this track. I hadn't run this track in several years. As I say, go back to NASCAR 3, so I'm kind of have to relearn my marks and everything.
I hear that. Do you got any special strategy for tonight, or is it more of just a survival race, or what's your mentality going in here?
A little bit survivor, and hopefully if we don't have too many cautions. This is one of the type of tracks. It's a rhythm track, so if I can get into a rhythm, maybe I could be able to hopefully move up some spots.
I like it. I like it. Josh, you got anything for him?
Man, I gotta say, Kevin, you're gonna kind of steal one of those bonus points. Well, you still get it, even though you're not in the chase. You still get that bonus point. So, stealing a bonus point away from one of the chase drivers out there or some of the chase drivers. You're one of the as I like to say. Well, a driver playing upset here. You're looking to upset this top 12, and with a track like North Wilkesboro, it could happen, Kevin. All I gotta say, buddy, is good luck out there, and it ain't over until we hit 180, man.
Oh,
Good
that's
luck.
for sure. Thank you, and I hope you're getting feeling better there, Josh.
I'm trying.
You sounded pretty. You sounded pretty good last night. So I watched the race earlier today at work, and you sounded a whole lot better.
Yeah, I'm still sniffling, coughing, sneezing, and all that other good stuff. But it comes and it goes. We'll just play it, day to day and see what happens. But I do appreciate it, man. Good luck out there, bud.
All right, thank you, guys. Have a good time up in the booth.
Oh, we will. Trust me. All right, getting back down there to the truck lobby where he's at. Let's get back here to somebody who didn't qualify. Oh, let's go with. Let's see here. How about we go with Mr. Alan Hilton, if I can find him here. He is down here in GT. Alan, buddy, got a copy.
I got you, Josh. I got
Well,
you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you just fine. Well, for the most part, my hearing is a little off, but we're good. You're not going to qualify out here tonight, man. You're going to start toward the back or kind of mid-pack, depending on how iRacing sets it up. But talk about why you didn't qualify, and what do you think about North Wilkesboro here for round 3?
Well, Josh, I attempted to qualify, but spun myself out coming out of the pits and towed, and that disqualified me. So I will be starting from the back.
Oh.
But yes, I wasn't wanting to start from the back here, but we'll try and work our way up, get our Maestro's Classic butt kicker Chevrolet to the front. Just hoping for a good solid night, man. We got a couple guys on the team that's high up in the points, so hopefully work with them and make sure they score some good points tonight, and hopefully one of us gets a win.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, 1, 2, 3 right now for GTM here in qualifying. So, you already got that. You already got it going for you. And I know last week, man, it was a GT sweep last week. You think you guys can do it again this week?
I think so. It's been kind of our game this whole season. We've all been strong. Strong crew chiefing in the booth for us. GT, he does a great job, and John Sterling, they do awesome job. So yeah, we're hoping to have a little bit more of the same tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Jake, anything for Alan Hilton up here, buddy?
Alan, you're running 18.7s in practice. Definitely got a little speed in it. Is it what's your game plan coming from the back? Is it going to be a sprint through the field, or are we going to take it nice and easy, kind of pick them off, or what's going through your mind?
Well, Jake, I'm gonna take it nice and easy. I believe I'm gonna try and fill the field out a little bit. It's my first time really racing a race here, so kind of nervous about that. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can work our way up soon.
How are the tires feeling for you as you go on later on in these runs? Are they staying underneath you? Is it getting loose off the corners? How's it feeling?
It gets pretty loose as far as you get a few laps going, it starts getting loose, and you almost feel like you have to downshift sometimes. The truck gets so bogged down, but yeah, I think tires are going to play a big factor tonight.
Well, I like it. Looking forward to the race. Looking forward to watching you kind of navigate yourself through the field. Good luck tonight, Alan.
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys.
All right, getting back down there to GTM here real quick. Coming down to about 4 minutes left. Let's go and give out our shout outs here before we get things going here this evening. Of course, to our admins here tonight, David Elliott, Sean Corcoran down there in the admin tower. Big shout out to them too for, tonight, man, let's hope they don't have their hands full, but, a big shout out to them too for each and every week here in the truck series for, adminning the race and making sure all the drivers are being, keeping their tempers down. We'll get to the temper thing here in just a minute. A big shout out to Northern Capital. I believe that's Russ Anderson out there for coming on board again this season for sponsoring the Truck Series. A big shout out to him. Of course, Rick Donathan putting on a great league over here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And, of course, Jake Bustos up here in the booth with me tonight. A big shout out to Jake. Glad to have you up here, Jake. Yet again, you helped last week, and you're back at it again here tonight. But this time it's me and you, and I do appreciate it, bud.
Hey, it's not a problem. Always a pleasure coming up in the booth with you and calling these races. Definitely enjoyed it last week and got a fun one this week, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, a big shout out to everybody out there in chat. We got Braden, Everett, Jeremy, Zachary, Amper, Jeremy Knapp again, Braden. Looks like Brennan Kennedy out there in chat, and about 15 people all together out there tuning in. Of course, we've got some picks out there too, Jake. Now, I didn't make a pick. One of those things I forgot to do yet again. That's how it goes when you're not feeling well. Don't really have a pick out here tonight. I just hope everybody has a clean race, but we do got picks out there, Jake. It looks like Jeremy going for the GTM teammates out there. Hartman, Clifton, Hilton, 1, 2, 3 is what he's calling for out there. Looks like we've got a pick out there as well for, let me see, who was that? Lacey Cool.
Yeah, Braden over there going for Lacey Cool.
Yep. Amper out there saying what a broadcast crew we got here. What's up, boys? I don't know exactly who that is. Maybe you know who that is, Jake?
I think I got an idea who it is, and if it is who I think it is, it's good to see you over here in the broadcast or over here in the chat.
All right. Well, I have no idea who it is, but glad to have you out there in chat. 17 watching. We got 6 likes already, coming down to about a minute and a half here. Now, Jake, I don't have a pick, but maybe do you have a pick you would like to see maybe come away with a victory here tonight, or would you just like to see a clean, long race, or a clean race and some long green flag runs, man? Your call.
I'd like to say I have a pick, but I think I'm gonna go with you, Josh. I just want to see these drivers, walk away here and have them all finish the race, have them put on a good show. We don't. It's never fun to run around under caution. I know these drivers don't want to run around under caution, so I think there'll be a little bit of give and take, maybe a little bit of rubbing as we get later on in the run. But I think no, I'm not gonna take a pick tonight. I'll be Switzerland, be neutral.
All right. Well, Braden, I do appreciate that, bud. Telling me to get better. I hope it's not either. I think it's just a severe case of bronchitis and sinus infection is what I'm thinking. But whatever it is, it's got a hold of me pretty good. But 25 seconds left here. In North Wilkesboro, like I said, folks, I don't know much about this track. This is only my second race that I've ever called a race here at this track. So until it gets used a lot, I'm probably not going to know a lot about it, and how the drivers race and all that. So we'll just kind of wing it like I always do. But, qualifying is going to be coming down to an end here. So let's get down here on the grid here tonight. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid. William Hartman going to grab the pole with an 18.754. Congratulations to William. William on pole. Jeremy Clifton going to be on the outside of him in second. A teammate, another teammate, Kyle Knapp Sr. there in third. 1, 2, 3 for a GTM here tonight. Lacey Cool going to be starting in fourth. Bryce Sidisak in fifth. Ryan Goodell sixth. Jeremy Rigney seventh. Sebastian Taylor in the eighth. Blair Daddy Patterson ninth. And Logan Keiss going to round out the top 10. Jake, just go and finish this out here, bud.
All right, in 11th place, we got Brendan L. Book. Starting in 12th, we got Kevin Franks. Jeff Glockner going to be coming in P13 to start the race, and Cody McFadden, the last driver to take time, going to be in 14th. Starting 15th, we're going to have Paul Henley. Curtis Vollmer making an appearance, going to start 16th. Alan Hilton, who we talked to earlier, going to be starting 17th with Rick Christensen on his outside in 18th. Justin Lemke going to be starting 19th with Nolan Neiman in 20th, and rounding out the field, Russell LePage going to be starting 21st tonight.
All right. Nope, 21 drivers, like I said, same as what we had last week at the Glen, but road course to a short track. What a combination.
Yeah, if they didn't use their brakes hard enough last week, they're definitely going to be using them again tonight. So we'll see if they can continue that good show they put on last week here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, they're going to get 2 laps here because it is under a mile, so they will get 2 pace laps, kind of get everybody situated. Just hoping we have a good race. It looks like everybody gridded.
Yeah, definitely got a grid here. Can't afford to start from the pits. It's you're almost going to be, half a lap down once we take the green. So track position is going to be key here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, coming out of turn number 4 here, this will be the last lap they get. And then we're going to be going green flag racing. It's like the 51 going to be catching right back up to the 67. I don't foresee anybody kind of saving fuel here. Now, under caution, definitely you can save fuel. So, they may be able to stretch it even further. But pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road here. Well, we're on the back stretch. I'm getting ahead of myself already. All right, coming into 3. Here we go. Pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. William Hartman in control. Sharp left turn for the pace truck. Green flag is out, and boogity, 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 folks. Racing here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Short track tempers engaged.
Oh, we got William Hartman getting away from the field a little bit here at the start with Mr. Clifton clearing the rest of the field and coming out in second. Lacey Cool making a pass on the outside, moving into P3.
Already up to P3, Ron Goodell, Kyle Knapp Sr. doing battle back here already. Man, you could just see the speed drop off from, 100 and something miles an hour to down to 70, 80 miles an hour going into the corners. Oh, good Lord. That is a big drop off.
Definitely, as we get later on in the run, they slow down a little bit. These trucks are they're gonna bog real low RPM, almost to the point where you want to downshift into third. So we'll see if that's something that these drivers experiment with as the runs go on. Looking like the field's starting to get a little bit single file. Probably just trying to take off some laps for now.
Yeah, getting back here to, looks like Jeremy Rigney and Blair Daddy Patterson going to be doing some battling back here at about 9th, 10th position here. Looking to see here kind of some moves already made. Logan Kais from 10th to 7th already. Sebastian Taylor right there hanging on into 8th. Right up ahead of them, Bryce Sidisak, Kyle Knapp Sr. Yep, single file.
Got a battle for 12th here as we got Cody McFadden and Jeff Glockner doing battle. Curtis Vollmer right there too, trying to follow Cody through.
Well, here's the problem with short track racing is your braking points. Everybody's got a different braking point, and of course when the tires fall off, Jake, you really got to back up your corners, so the braking point's going to change even after that. So what do you got to do with no brake lights on these things, and you don't know when somebody's braking? How do you adjust to that? How do you know or anticipate when they're going to brake?
It's one of those things where once you get up to the driver that you're going to be trying to make a pass on, you're definitely going to have to kind of just watch him for a couple laps, see where he is making them brake points, and then, like you said, back it up a little bit. Try to get that run off the corner. You're going to have to run them down this little short straightaway and set them up, maybe try to outbrake them a little bit going into the next one. But I envision as the race goes on, we might not be waiting for a couple laps to make a pass. We might be using that front bumper to make some passes.
Oh, yeah, and already we're seeing some bumpers here being used. Not intentionally, I hope, but Cody McFadden almost ran over Sebastian Taylor. Jeff Glockner kind of caught up on the outside here with Curtis Vollmer there in that 48 on the outs or on the inside. Almost said outside. Oh, almost contact there between the 48 to 24. Boy, Alan Hilton, man. Right there, bird's eye view with the two going side by side. And it doesn't take no time to get around this track. I ain't worried about the William Hartman right now. He's kind of driving away with it right now.
Looks like we're starting to get a little battle for third heating up. Ryan Goodell is looking on the inside of Lacey Cool. Getting along, getting on the inside of her now. He's going to try to get a better drive off the corner here and set her on this downhill run into turn 1.
All right, down into 1. Yeah, looks like Lacey's going to be able to hang on to it.
You know, turn 1 is such a hard corner here. You got that downhill, and you get on the brakes, and it just wants to slide up the track. So I think the outside is going to prevail in 1 and 2, but I think your inside for your passes might be a little bit better here in 3 and 4.
All right, back here with Brendan Book 9th, Jeremy Rigney 10th, Sebastian Taylor, Cody McFadden. We got a stack up back here. We're going to go dang near 3 wide. Boy, I thought the 64 of Cody McFadden was going to take that 3 wide. He didn't.
Oh, I know you were ready to call that 3 wide if it came up, Josh.
Well, I don't know if I'd be able to scream it, but I would have said it, trust me. 3 wide at North Wilkesboro. I don't know if I would do it. I might have done it like in the first maybe 5 laps, but 15 laps into the run, I don't know if I would be going 3 wide right now.
No, I don't think so either. Definitely a little hornet's nest here from about 10th to 14th. That's probably where your best action is on the track right now.
Yep, a little bit of a, like you said, hornet's nest here. And what's the old saying? I don't know. Something bee stinging or something like that. I don't know. My mind's not all here right now.
Yeah, I got nothing for you on that one, Josh.
It's
Ryan Goodell.
That's all.
There
I
you
know.
go.
Go ahead.
Ryan Goodell still trying to make it work on Lacey Cool for 3rd. Kyle Knapp Sr. making his way up. You know, Kyle was pretty quick in practice. Put down a pretty, you know, stout qualifying lap. He started 3rd, running 5th right now. Kind of just letting the tires wear down a little bit so he can make his way back to the front.
You talking about Ryan Goodell?
Kyle Knapp Sr.
Oh, Kyle Knapp Sr. Yeah, he started 3rd. Yeah, started 3rd. Kind of falling back a couple of positions, but, you know, we're early. You know, we still got a long way to go. This race is by far nowhere near over. But a good, solid 20-lap run, 19-20 lap run here. I mean, we're starting to see the time starting to fall off a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit.
Oh, we got a little contact for 3rd here. Lacey Cool actually caught the backstretch wall a little bit going into 3, and when Ryan Goodell got on the inside. Ooh,
that was close.
Ryan Goodell got on the inside of her and caught the grass a little bit, shot him up the track, and thankfully everyone was able to go.
Oh, that number 8 kind of going up a little bit, almost into the 4. Had to back off of it, and Kyle Knapp had to get on the brakes a little bit, not to get into the back of Ryan Goodell. And another hornet's nest here, Jake. Starting with Lacey Cool back here to Bryce Senesac. Oh, Lacey loose.
Yeah, Lacey's in the wall here going into turn 1. Ryan Goodell drifting up the track a little bit. Looks like he's going to complete the pass on Lacey and moving to 3rd. Kyle Knapp Sr. trying to follow suit. So, you know, it's one of the unique things here about North Wilkesboro is the grass is right up there on the racetrack. Unfortunately, you catch a tire on that and you're getting sent up into the person. Hopefully there's no one on the outside of you.
You remember the old Phoenix?
Oh, definitely.
Same difference, really. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. You had that grass, and then, you know, you had to go around the grass. Well, you know, where the grass was, that's actually the apron, you know, where the dog lived. I do believe.
I believe you're right on that one.
Yep. Jeremy Rigney trying to go to the inside of, I believe, Kevin Franks, but Kevin going to get that run on the outside. But I believe that's going to be Paul Henley in the 29 on the outside of the 81 as well. And with these old tires, I think that outside line is where you're going to need to be, Jake.
Yeah, unless you're feeling real confident about the brakes underneath that truck and you want to send it on the inside, I think you're definitely going to need to get the drive off on the outside. Keep that momentum up once these trucks start bogging down.
Yeah, we're already going to be coming up on some lap traffic here pretty soon. Well, not lap traffic because everybody's still on the lead lap, but William Hartman is going to be coming up on Justin Lemke here The last driver on the lead lap, 21st here, started 19th, fell back. I don't know if he's not feeling the track or what's going on with that number 35 machine. But right now, it's just kind of hanging on to it, and I kind of don't blame him. I'd be the same way. I'd be running back here too, but we still got that hornet's nest going on with Cody McFadden, Sebastian Taylor, Vollmer, Hilton, all right here together. And like I said, lap traffic. Oh, Jeremy Rigney going around the 81 first caution here tonight. Let's see here what happened to Rigney here, Jake, on the MaxSpeedTV replay. I knew it was just only a matter of time. So let's see here. Did he catch the apron, or did he just lose it, or was there
it looks like the driver in front of him, I don't know who that was exactly, but they
oh, yep, right there it was. The 29 caught that grass. He caught the apron there, and you can call it the apron or the grass. Kind of upset that machine. The 81 had to kind of back off of it a little bit. It looks like some contact there between the six. The six nowhere to go, right into the back of the 81. 81 hard into the outside or inside wall there. Going to have some damage, and no doubt about it, pretty much everybody going to be coming down pit road here. Looks like some drivers did. Logan Kais, Kevin Franks, Paul Henley, Rick Christensen, Jeff Glockner, Nolan Neiman, Sebastian Taylor, all going to stay out here. Looks like Brendan L. Book missed his pit stall. Seems like every time he comes down pit road, he misses his pit stall.
Yeah, we got some of those drivers that stayed out coming in the second time, so I don't know if maybe they were trying to sort some stuff out in the back of the field, and that's why they didn't come in, but you're right, Brendan L. Book missing his pit stall, moving up. Looks like Logan Kais, Kevin Franks are going to be our two drivers that stay out.
Yes, it is. Just waiting on the penalty chart here and see kind of what they call. I know they're going to, David and Sean, they're going to look at every single thing they can. And we'll see exactly what happens. We do know Jeremy Rigney did go for a spin. We do know that. That's about all. That's about all we know. And then we know that, I believe that was Kevin Franks, or no, Paul Henley, the 29. I believe that was that. Got onto the apron there, or the grass.
Yeah, he gets on the grass there. Jeremy Rigney just nowhere to go, and Rick nowhere to go after that, and just it's unfortunate events. Jeremy Rigney going to be one lap down, but as of right now, he's the only truck a lap down. So maybe he's going to be hoping for a quick yellow here so he can get that lucky dog and get back on the lead lap.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we got the official word here from the admins. Lap number 27 at fault will be the 6. Contact with the 81, 6 EOL. Check up 6 into the back of the 81. So that is the official word from the admins here tonight. David Elliott, Sean Corcoran. Two drivers did stay out. Logan Kais, Kevin Franks. Well, this is going to be interesting. They've been out here 33 laps. Everybody else behind them made the pit stop. Get us going here, Jake.
All right, field getting double file here. Logan Kais on the inside, Kevin Franks in that beautiful camel truck on the outside. They're coming out of turn 4. Pace truck's going to take that hard left turn. Field is in the hands of Logan Kais, and we are green flag restarting here on lap 34.
Well, good jump by Logan.
Good jump by Logan. William Hartman looking to regain that second spot on those fresh tires over Kevin.
And
William.
he is going to overtake it. Oh, Lacey going around. Here we go. No caution.
Wow, what a job by those drivers to avoid Lacey. She was almost sitting 90 degrees in turn 4.
Let's take a MaxSpeedTV replay at this. We're still green flag. Now I'm going to look at the replay while Jake keeps live here. We're going to see the jump there by, of course, Logan up front. But we're going to stay back here on that number 4, Lacey Cool. We're going to see here kind of what happens. Was there contact, or did she just start to get loose? Well, she comes down a little bit. Dang near 3 wide there. Well, you could probably pretty much say 3 wide to 51 right there. And I don't know if there was contact there, maybe a little bit of net coating going on, not entirely sure, but definitely some contact there at the end. But man, good save by all of these drivers. That could have been ugly. And we're going to go ahead and go back up live here, Jake and William. Yeah, he already made a pass over Logan there.
Yeah, as soon as you went to your replay, William Hartman makes a move on the inside of Logan Kais, takes the lead, starting to walk away. Ryan Goodell on those fresh tires just completed his pass on Logan Kais, going to move into P2.
And right behind Logan is Jeremy Clifton, Alan App Sr. We got pretty much the group coming back up through the field here in a Hornet's Nest back behind them. Kevin Franks, Alan Hilton, Cody McFadden, the 09 of Bryce Sinisak. Looks like we've got Balmer up in the mix here too.
Yeah, Logan Kais is doing a much better job than I thought he was going to be holding off this field on those old tires. He's still up here running in P3.
Oh, he's running that mid line. He's going to get the run here, but 51 there is going to stay onto the inside.
Definitely going to have to be using up all the grip in those new tires here as he's trying to make that pass on the inside. I feel like Logan Kais is in the preferred line here on the outside if he can keep that momentum. Looks like he ran a little wide into 3.
Yes.
Jeremy Clifton going to move into P3 here.
Yep, that's going to put Kyle Knapp Sr. right behind Logan, and then some side-by-side action behind him. Bryce Sinisak, Larry Daddy Patterson, hey, coming from 9th to 7th. He's running strong here. Trying to get up there to his teammate there, or buddy, or whatever you want to say. Logan and Kai, if none of these two could work together. They're both in the chase. So, you know, well, boy, we got a bunch of chase drivers right here together. Just notice that.
And well, the cream definitely rises to the crop here as we get later on in the season, and you see all those blue spoilers out there flexing their muscles. Bryce Sinisak is putting the work on Logan Kais right now, filling up his mirror as much as he can, trying to make that pass.
Yes, he is, and Blair is caught up to his teammate or buddy, or I believe they're probably working together here for sure. But they're both on the outside line, boy, door to door, side by side between Bryce Sinisak, Logan, Allen, Blair, McFadden. All going to be right here together. That's, of course, going to bring Curtis Vollmer up here in the mix in the Northern Capital 48 machine. Brendan L. Book going to be coming up here as well. Lacey Cool trying to make her way back up toward the front. She just smacked the wall there.
I tell you, Alan Hilton, he's looking real racy tonight. He said he had an incident in qualifying starting from the rear. Started P17, and now he's going to be up here in 6th place. Move on a little bit farther back in the field. We have a battle between another Hornets Nest Josh. They're all over the place tonight. Franks Russell LePage.
22, or was that the 29? No, that was
the 22 of Russell LePage. Looks like
22. He LePaged it into the wall. Sorry, Russell. No caution. Let's kind of take a look back here and kind of see what happened. There's no caution, but I do want to see kind of what happened to the 22 here.
That was a real interesting incident there. It kind of looks like the truck came off the corner and just right hooked itself into the wall.
Oh, blown tire maybe? No. Well, it looks like the 29 going to go to the outside. Oh, yeah, right there it was. Wow, yeah, just came out of the corner and then blam, right there. And the 29 going to get a piece of it. Everybody else going to go to the inside. No, equipment failure maybe, wheel falling off the desk, I don't know. But yeah, Russell LePage there going to have some significant damage to that right front, to the nose, and he's got some rear end damage as well on that Mopar 22 machine.
Yeah, I don't know if he just caught a little wheel spin in that battle with Kevin trying to stay in front of him and just overcorrected it or what, but definitely going to be hurting him for the rest of this race.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Drive for Diabetes awareness out there. It's either Brent or Heather. It's one of the two. I believe it's Brent out there saying that was. Might fell off my stand here again. Saying that was a rub, not a smack. Nah, she smacked it.
Hell yeah,
And,
William Hartman catching the back of the field now here, making putting Sebastian Taylor a lap down. Looks like for the most part, everyone kind of got out of their hornet's nest, kind of running single file now. I'm sure they got a little spooked with that Russ and Lacey incidents.
No,
So
yeah.
they're probably trying to settle for a little bit here on lap 54 of 180.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be coming here. Let's see, it's gonna be lap 90 is gonna be, of course, our halfway mark. We're edging closer to that, but we still got a little bit to go.
Yeah, we're
As I
getting there.
Pack up a lung here, folks. Sebastian Taylor has taken his car behind the wall in the 27, the first driver to do so.
That's unfortunate. He was 9th place in points, only 18 back. So I don't know what happened there, but that is definitely not what he needed to see. He needed a strong run tonight to keep himself in chase contention.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Lacey Cool going to get around Logan here for that 11th position. Now Logan has yet to pit, as well as Mr. Kevin Franks back here in the 98. So we got 2 drivers out here that have not pitted. Everybody else has at least pitted. Well, everybody's pitted once. So, you know, I can see the strategy Logan and Kevin's kind of playing here. But man, do you really want to stay out this long with everybody else, you know, pitting? You know, I know, strategy. That's what it's going to be, a strategy.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those. These guys that are stayed out on this first run, they're going to be making that green flag stop, and unfortunately, you're going to lose a couple laps here. So they're going to be hoping that everything cycles back through. They should gain a little bit of time on them on their fresher tires, but it'll be interesting to see. I know these drivers are keeping an eye on Logan and seeing how he's doing on those old ones.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, running back here right now in 12th. He is about 2.5 seconds ahead of Justin Lemke there in the 35. Not a huge gap, but it's still a little bit of a gap. Now Logan is kind of losing some time here to Lacey. Is about a second back. Get up here to Bryce Senesac. Looks like Bryce Senesac under fire here with Alan Hilton going to his inside. And here we go. We got another caution. Oh no, it's the daddy, Blair Patterson.
Blair Patterson and Brendan Book.
Oh, Brendan as well, really?
Yeah, Brendan's over here on the inside.
All right, well, we'll go back here and take a look at it and kind of see what happened. A couple of chase drivers here. Brendan Elbook, Blair Patterson, we'll see what happens. Going into 3.
You know, we talked about that downhill run into turn 1, and I believe that bit Mr. Book on the inside going into 1.
Oh, right there, going into the inside. It looks like the 5, moved up. And yeah, definitely there's going to be some contact, but also some net coating there as well, as that back end of the 91 is going to really shoot up into the air. That's going to spin the 91. He's going to hit that outside wall. He almost glitched into it. And then, of course, we see Brendan Elbook there on the grass. We'll wait for the official word from the admins here. See kind of what they say. As they are going to be taking a look at it here. All right, lap number 61. Okay, at fault is going to be the 5, contact with a 91, 5 EOL here. So that's going to put Brendan Elbook back to the back of the end of the longest line. He's not going to be a lap down, but he is a lap down.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there to put him a lap down. I don't know if that was something in the pits repairing damage or what, but definitely gonna have to fight to get that lap back. They've got a couple good trucks a lap down right now. Had a couple
All
drivers
right.
stay out on that last one. We had I'm sorry, Curtis Vollmer and Ryan Goodell both staying out. Ryan Goodell, a little surprising. You know, he was already running up there. I believe he was running second before that pit. So maybe a little bit of strategy here, trying to kind of offset himself from the rest of the field.
It's possible. Possible. Well, looks like Logan Kais came down pit road as well as Kevin Franks.
Yeah, that was
Logan.
definitely the stop that those guys needed to get back on cycle with these leaders here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, short track racing, we're not going to interview anybody. Kind of like road course racing. You know, they go back green too quickly, so probably not going to be able to get any interviews in under caution here tonight.
Yeah, we got these drivers lining up here. Got one to go coming out of turn 2.
Yes, we do. It's going to be Ryan Goodell, Curtis Vollmer. Curtis on the outside, Ryan on the inside. Pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Green flag is going to wave here. Ryan and Curtis on the loud pedal. Probably not the jump Ryan wanted to get, but he is going to be out front. Boy, Curtis is going to be fighting on that outside. Oh, guys, don't go 3 wide, please.
William Hartman on them fresh tires, making work on the inside of Ryan Goodell here. He's going to lead this lap, and I'll lead them down into turn 1. Ryan Goodell fighting back on the outside, trying to stay there, but looks like William Hartman's going to clear him off of 2.
Well, William back up front, Ryan in second. Well, for now, Curtis there still fighting. Jeremy Clifton, Bryce Sinesak got that hornet's nest here as we are just getting underway again, and the braking points on. Here we go.
And we got 3 wide off of turn 2 here.
Oh, something's going on with the 48. Vollmer. Yep, 3 wide, and Vollmer got pushed way back. Now into 12th.
Looks like Curtis got a little loose off of turn 2 and just corrected it, brought him down into the grass. Good save on Curtis's part.
Lap 70 of 180 here. When we got that Hornet's Nest still going on. Conap Senior. Lacey Cool. We get up here to Ryan Goodell now. Yet again in that number 8. Now he's fighting the 09 of Bryce Sinesak. Huh.
So look a little further back for 7th place Kyle Knapp, Blair Daddy Patterson running side by side. Lacey Cool was right there looking on Kyle for a little bit, but she's falling a little bit back behind them now. You know, these drivers got these fresh tires. They're trying to get everything they can as they're working around Mr. Goodell here, who's on a little bit older stuff, trying to make a pass on him and get back going with the rest of these fresh tire trucks.
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure. Well, Lacey now back to the inside of the 43 of Logan Kais. Logan, is he going to split? No, he is not. We're 3 wide, but we got a caution. Looks like Russell LePage, the 24 of Jeff Glockner involved.
A 98 of Kevin Franks involved in that one too, unfortunately.
Oh no! All right, well, let's get back here. We're gonna be on Russell LePage here. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but we'll be on Russell.
Russell looks like he gets a good drive out of the corner and is there.
Right there, the 98. Contact between the 98 and the 22. From that angle, it looked like a little bit of net coating, but let's get down here to chase view here and see. Let's look at it a little bit closer. Oh, there's a gap there between them two, but if they kept going, there would definitely have been some contact for sure. That is going to spin the 22, then the 98, 22 into the wall. And then right there, Jeff Glockner had nowhere to go. Right there into the back of the 22. All right, well, let's get the official word from the admins here. Looks like Zachary Zwar out there. Well, we're doing.
Looks like most of your lead lap trucks decided to stay out besides the ones in the back here with damage. Brandon Book coming in getting a little damage repaired.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get with Rudy on that.
Jeremy Rigney going to be our lucky dog recipient here on this yellow flag. Jeremy back on the lead lap in P16.
All right, nice to see him back on the lead lap. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not COVID. I don't like hospitals, folks, and I'm starting to feel better. Don't get me wrong, I probably should go to the hospital, but I can't stand hospitals. I just don't like them. I'm a medlock and I'm hard-headed, so.
Looking like Kevin Franks is going to be at fault for this this most recent caution. He's got his end of longest line penalty. So we're too wide, getting ready to come back to green here.
Yep, lap 72 at fault 98, contact with the 22, 9080 oil. Yes, it was. All right, get us going, Jake.
Interesting here, our leader William Hartman is going to choose the outside for this restart. As we're coming out of turn 4, the pace truck's going to take that left-hand turn. Feels in the hands of William Hartman. He is going off the corner here, and we have green flag racing again on lap 79.
All right, lap 79 here tonight. The Northern Capital Truck Series, Extreme Motorsports, and 99.com. Chase Race 3. We got a lot of side-by-side going on. Cody McFadden, Bryce Sitasag, Blair Daddy Patterson, Conap Sr., Logan, Ryan, Lacey, Allen, Nolan. Nice to see Nolan. Got a lot of work cut out for him. We're going to go 3 wide again. Oh, my gosh. All right, that didn't last but a second. Thank God.
As we got a battle here for P5, Colin Knapp Sr. on the inside, Blair Daddy Patterson after that incident earlier, still fighting here on the outside, trying to hold his position. Got 2 chase drivers here. Looks like Colin Knapp Sr. is going to clear Blair off the corner and take that P5.
Yeah, he sure did. All right, well, let's kind of go through the field here. William Hartman, man, he wouldn't say he's been dominant here, but he has been the class of the field here tonight up front. Again, there in that 67, the 51 of Jeremy Clifton there in second. Going to McFadden in third, Bryce Sitasek fourth, and Conap Sr. is going to round out the top 5. Jake.
6th place, we got Blair Daddy Patterson. Like I said, had that incident earlier. Truck's still running strong. Just a little bit of damage on the left rear. Here in 7th, Logan Keiss, after that staying out on that first yellow, he got his position that he needed, and he's running nice and strong now. Lacey Cool here running 8th after saving it on that incident coming out of turn 4. 9th, Alan Hilton, and rounding out the top 10, Ryan Goodell.
All right, Justin Lemke 11th, Rick Christensen 12th, Curtis Palmer 13th, Nolan Neiman 14th, Paul Henley. Well, Paul Henley going to make the pass there for 14th. That's going to push Nolan back to 15th, rounding out the top 15. Jeremy Rigney, the last driver on the lead lap, getting his lap back. Russell LePage going to be a lap down there in 17th. Brendan O'Book a lap down in 18th. Kevin Franks going to be on pit road here in the 98, 7 laps down. Currently running in 19th. Jeff Glockner and Sebastian Taylor has called it a night here at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brendan Book running 18th, 1 lap down. He came into tonight running 2nd, 1 point behind his teammate Jeremy Clifton. Definitely looking to get this lucky dog here and get back on the lead lap so he can make his way back through the field. But this is definitely going to hurt his points tonight here, Josh.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Talking about drivers making moves, Cody McFadden gridded 14th. I believe he was the last driver to take time. Now he's running P3. Cody's looking real good out there, real solid. Not making any crazy decisions, and he's holding his position behind Clifton, and Bryce really isn't making any ground on him. As I say that, he catches the grass in the middle of 3 and 4, but he's still rolling strong.
Well, folks, we're going to hit lap number 90 this time by one more lap before we hit the official halfway mark. We're going to be 91 laps here that time by. So one more lap. We're going to be at the halfway mark here tonight. I got to say, good racing. Yeah, cautions. I kind of expected them here at this short track of North Wilkesboro, and we're kind of seeing it here. You know, kind of cautions, kind of breeding some cautions here. But I think these drivers might be able to get maybe a long green flag run here. All righty, officially 90 to go.
Yeah, we're looking a lot more spread out on this run here. Really, the biggest battle we got is going to be for P10, Ryan Goodell and Justin Lemke. Justin Lemke making the pass on Ryan Goodell and moving to 10th place. But maybe, just maybe, we're trying to take off some laps now and get us a green flag run in.
All right, well, who has pitted? Well, it looks like pretty much everybody kind of pitted here.
As I say that, we have a battle for third heating up between Cody McFadden and Bryce Senesac and Kyle Knapp. Bryce Senesac looking on the inside of Cody. He's holding strong there. Still got about a nose on him.
All right, well, there goes the 09 of Senesac back to the inside. Cody's just going to get that run, though, on that outside, though. That's just the thing. That outside line is where you want to be on these old tires.
Definitely. It's for you to make the pass work on the inside, you got to trust the truck and you got to send it in there, and it's going to drift up a little bit, and it's just a matter of if you can drift up and not make contact with the guy on the outside of you, or if he's going to give you that breathing room.
Well, I'm sure these drivers have heard of the chrome horn, but let's hope we don't see that until the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, we're only halfway in the race. I'm sure there'll be a little more give and take now than there will be with about 20 to go.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, DJ Monster Trucks out there, Braden out there.
Definitely got some movers and shakers, though. Like I said, we got Cody McFadden from 14th to 3rd. Alan Hilton doing just what he said he was going to do, take it easy and pick his way through the field up to 8th, starting 17th, and Justin Lemke starting 19th up to P10.
All right, let's see here. What we got? Not a whole lot at the time. Well, I say that. Oh, Logan getting loose. Was there contact between Alan Hilton and Logan Keiss there to get Logan loose? He held on to it. Oh, we're going to watch Alan Hilton here and Logan.
You know, that's a tough one. I think Alan was right there, and I think Logan was just trying to get in the throttle a little early, trying to keep Alan Hilton at bay. Unless we have a little hammy action.
Either that or some chrome horn action. One of the two.
All of the above.
All the above. All right, well, let's get up here. It looks like we had a potential battle here between Bryce Senesac, Kyle Knapp Sr., and, of course, Cody McFadden here. I mean, we still got a three-packer right here together, and then Blair Daddy Patterson right behind them, Logan Keiss, Alan Hilton. Now, Lacey Cool a little bit further back at about 1.7 seconds. And then 1.7 seconds back behind her is going to be Justin Lemke, Ryan Goodell, Rick Christensen. A little bit of a battle back here. Single file, but still battling going on between the 8 of Ryan, 6 of Rick, and Paul Henley there in the 29.
DJ Monster Trucks, unfortunately, Brendan Book and Bryce Daddy Patterson, or Blair Daddy Patterson, got in a little incident earlier, and Book had a little bit of damage he's repairing from it, but he's looking to get a lucky dog and get back on the lead lap.
Wow, Bryce Daddy. We're going to have to pick on Bryce, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure I'll hear all about it. It's not fair. I was watching Bryce here trying to work on Cody McFadden.
Yeah, Brendan L. Book, first driver a lap down. Now, Jeremy Rigney, there is did I just see a car stopped? No, I did not. Okay. thought I seen a car stop there on the apron, but yeah, it's just my mind playing tricks on me here. Now going to be on Cody McFadden, Bryce Sidisak, Kyle Knapp Sr. They're still right here together, all three of them.
I think Bryce Sidisak just a little bit faster than Cody, but Cody's got that preferred line, so it's definitely hard to pass. Kyle Knapp Sr. trying to take advantage of that, but gets a little loose off of turn 2, is going to have to settle back in line.
Yes, you're going to get loose here, and that is not what you. That's not what you want to do, but you know you can't help it. I mean, this track and 43 lap stint here, and then Ryan Goodell, though, I got to give him a big shout out. He's pitted one time, and he's been out here 76 laps, and he's currently running in 12th. Now he does have Paul Henley there to his inside, but 76 laps for Ryan Goodell. Good Lord, that's a lot of laps.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with those old tires, running that high line, getting the drive off the corners, and doing his best to hold as many positions as he can. I think now, as far as we are in this run, those tires are finally taking their toll.
Oh, yes. Now, Paul Henley made the pass on. Ryan Goodell's going to fall back to 13th. Yeah, Mark, I'm kind of thinking the same thing here. William Hartman, he's gone. I mean, we'll say it now that he might be gone, but you know, if William makes a mistake, I mean, the slightest mistake here at North Wilkesboro, and well, that could cost him. You know, right now that butt kicker 67 machine just needs to hang on to it. That's what he needs to do. All right, Logan Keiss battling Alan Hilton yet again. Boy, Blair Patterson right up ahead of him. Blair still with that damage there, Jake, but he's hanging on to it. Boy, Logan, man, he just keeps getting loose out of the corner, and he's hanging on to it, which is a good thing, but, man, it's got to be rough.
Yeah, definitely. As loose as he's getting off the corners, you know, he's just putting a lot of heat in those rear tires. It's going to be, time will tell how long they hold on, but it seems to be working for him as he's going to drive around Blair Daddy Patterson on the outside. Here coming out of 2, Blair's looking a little bit back on him, but Logan can complete the pass and start finish line.
Yeah, I think a little bit of help there from Blair kind of helped that situation, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And Alan Hilton saw that work with Logan, and he's going to take advantage of that too, and he's going to make his way around the outside of Blair.
Yeah, but Logan's going to drop it down right in front. He's going to hold that line, or at least he's going to try to. Boy, Blair got a little loose there too. Got some teammates working back here together, but Allen is going to overtake that 91, so that's going to split up Logan and Blair here. That's going to put Allen in between them. So let's kind of go through the rest of the field here. Lacey Cool hanging on here in 9th after starting 4th. William, though, golly, he is just on rails, and we're a little bit spread out here. The 09 of Bryce Sidisak, Kyle Sr. here, 4th and 5th. Jake, I don't know what's going to happen between now and a lap 180, but what I do know is I believe they are going to have to pit at least one more time. At least one more.
Definitely. I think they'll have one more stop, and then they'll be good to go to the finish. Now it's just a matter of when you're going to do it. Are you going to do it while you're battling in a pack? Are you going to wait and kind of let things stretch out and see if you can trap some chase drivers a lap down? It'll be interesting to see what strategies these drivers come up with. I think if you're some of the drivers near the end of the lead lap, you're going to kind of run it out as long as you can, see if you can't trap some of these quicker guys, maybe a Hartman or a Clifton or a Senesac a lap down, and hold them from there. And I think if you're near the front, you're just gonna do whatever Hartman does. If he comes down, I think you come down right with him. You can't give up that track position or that track time with those fresh tires.
No. Well, Rick Christensen has caught up to Lacey Cool. Lacey on the outside. Rick going to make the pass here. Paul Henley now looking to the inside of Lacey Cool. Lacey falling backwards. Well, Lacey has been out here at about 55 laps. Paul Henley at about 43 laps. Now Rick Christensen at about 56 laps. So I'll imagine Paul Henley, if he can get up to Rick with a little bit more fresher tires. Not much, but a little bit. I think Paul will be able to make the pass on Rick if of course he can get that nose in there. That's the big thing. Got to get that nose in there.
Yeah, definitely got to get the nose on the inside. Let them know you're there, and then you're hoping they're either going to make a mistake on the outside of you, or you can just drive in a little bit deeper going into the corner. But we've seen a couple of times tonight already. We've had some contact in turn 1 on those drivers trying to dive in a little bit later. So we're not there yet, Josh, but we're getting pretty close to where I'm not going to give you any room.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, every time it looks like Logan's in a battle, he's in a battle with a 2, and Alan Hilton there did make the pass over Logan Keiss. So I think these two right now, a little bit of rivals here tonight. The number 2 of Alan Hilton and Logan Keiss, they have been pretty much side by side throughout, or racing around each other pretty much throughout the whole race here this evening. So I'm going to have to watch the 2 and the 43 here going back up toward the front. Looks like Curtis Vollmer, last driver. Oh, somebody just blew an engine. That's going to be the 4 of Lacey Cool. What happened to that 4 of Lacey Cool? There is no caution, but we will see. We'll go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay and figure out what happened to the 4 Drive for Diabetes Awareness machine.
That is impressive. There was no yellow there. She fortunately, Lacey lost it off of turn 4 by herself, and she hits the inside wall hard. And actually, she is going to collect the 35 of Justin Lemke and the 8 of Ryan Goodell. Happened right in front of our leader, William Hartman, too. He pretty much comes to a complete stop until everybody gets themselves settled back down.
Oh, my gosh. Well, one of those iRacing things. No caution, even though there was traffic there. Oh, tough break for Lacey Cool, starting 4th, 18th, coming off a 4, into the wall, blown engine. There's not going to be enough time for Lacey, unfortunately, to get that fixed and get back out here on the racetrack.
Yeah, that could have been a lot bigger than it was. Good on the drivers avoiding it as best as they can. We talked about it before we came on the broadcast, Josh, about it being a self-cleaning track, and that's exactly what it did. It took her to the inside wall. Unfortunately, it spit her back out into oncoming traffic, but that's an unfortunate break for Lacey. You know, starting 4th, definitely showing the speed today.
Oh, yeah,
for hoping for a good finish for her.
And I'm honestly shocked, Jay, kind of like you, is that there was no caution because there was traffic there. And, you know, coming back onto the track, especially at a short track, you got traffic everywhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, the 67 going to get bumped by the 48. Now, it's not going to do any harm, no foul. Curtis Vollmer trying to stay on the lead lap. A little bit of bump action going on there between Curtis and the leader of William Hartman.
I tell you, these last about 6 laps have been an adventure for William Hartman, between having that incident with Lacey Cool right in front of him and maybe a little net code action there between Curtis and William. But good on William for saving it and rolling. Like you said, no harm, no foul. A little damaged fender isn't going to hurt you here at North Wilkesboro.
Nah. What you need to do, though, is keep that truck, well, in this case, the truck straight. Now, it's not a car, it's a truck. I know yesterday for the ARCA series, it was supposed to be North Wilkesboro, but it was changed to Las Vegas. And, you know, going back to that race here real quick, a little bit of a recap for everybody that missed it. We went green flag to checkered all the way of 120 laps yesterday for the Doug Design ARCA series. Now, this is short track racing, so, yeah, some cautions. But let's go and take a look at that here real quick. We've had 3 cautions for 13 laps, 49 laps to go. We've had 4 lead changes here tonight. I would say 3 cautions, 3 to 5, 3 to 6 cautions here at North Wilkesboro will not be bad. 3 is not bad at all, Jake. Not at all.
No, none whatsoever. You know, we've had a couple close calls with some drivers, and they've been making their saves, and that's just a testament to the drivers that are here in the Extreme Motorsports 99 Northern Capital Truck Series. They're putting on a show. They had some really close racing. We've had a couple 3-wide actions. I know we're getting you out of your seat a little bit, Josh, but
yeah,
we're looking good.
Yeah, still hacking a lung up for 2 or 3, you know. All right, Logan Kais, Bryce Sinisak, Larry Daddy Patterson. No, that's Logan Kais, Bryce Sinisak here. Right behind him, I believe, is going to be the 35 of Justin Lemke. Yes. Justin is 1 lap down. So now Ryan Goodell is the last driver on the lead lap, but I believe William Hartman, yeah, he is right behind. Ooh, William's starting to get a little loose there. Oh, yeah, 72 laps. Good Lord.
Yeah, I don't know if something happened to Bryce Sinisak or if he just burned his tires off, but he was up there with Cody McFadden and Kyle Knapp Sr. And now he's falling back to 7th and losing ground to Mr. Kais and Alan Hilton there. But hopefully he just, maybe use them up a little bit, get some fresh tires underneath it, and get back going.
All right, well, we're going to be on Cody McFadden here. We've got, let's see, that would be the 81 there of Jeremy Rigney between the 67 and the 12. Oh, Jeremy getting a little bit loose. Oh, well, here we go. No, not Jeremy. Who got loose there? Who was that?
That was Kyle Knapp Sr. got a
Kyle
little
Knapp
loose off of 2. He was able to
Sr.
corral it right in front of his teammate Alan Hilton.
Okay, Nolan Neiman is down pit road. So, all right. So, yeah, Kyle Knapp Sr. get a little loose. That's going to kind of put a little bit of a gap still yet and another lap truck. The 22 of Russell LePage. Well, Russell on the high side, the 12 to the inside. All right, here we go. We'll see if that number 12 machine of Kyle Knapp Sr. can get up to Cody McFadden. Right now, we still got William Hartman, Jeremy Clifton, and Cody McFadden. 1, 2, 3 here.
William Hartman making his way around Ryan Goodell. That's going to put only 10 cars on the lead lap, and now William Hartman's got a little bit of a clean track for a while. He's not going to have any one to contend with until he gets to Brennan Book, who's going into turn 1. So, William Hartman had a couple scary moments there. Now he can catch his breath and kind of just take some laps off until we start seeing these green flag pit stops. I believe Curtis Vollmer just came in for his pit stop here. Curtis won 12th as he came in. Nice to see Curtis out there. Haven't seen him run a truck race for a little bit. He was up there. I believe he was running 2nd at one point. So it's kind of up and down day for Curtis, but he's got that Northern Capital truck out there looking pretty nice.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of damage, but hey, this is going to be his final stop here for that number 48 of Curtis Vollmer. And, the thing about North Wilkesboro is, when you come off of pit road, that little green cone, on most tracks, you got to go around turn 1 and 2 and come out on the backstretch. Well, here at North Wilkesboro, it's pretty much straight back onto the racetrack. You don't have that turn 1 and 2 low line or access road. You got to get off of pit road, stay low, and come right back onto the racing surface and be very, very careful that you don't spin it in front of traffic.
Yeah, it's definitely important. Hopefully these drivers have their relative up or a spotter up in the tower that can let them know if they got someone coming right behind them. But as we talk, Cody McFadden, Kyle Knapp Sr., and Alan Hilton are getting ready to do a little bit of battle. Kyle Knapp Sr. able to get back up to Cody. He's going to try to take 3rd place away from him.
All right, well, we're going to be on lap 145 here. It'll be lap 146 here this time by. Now, here is the biggest thing here, Jake. We're winding down the last final laps here. These guys cannot make it to the end. I don't believe. They're going to have to pit, at least for fuel and maybe a set of tires. But the big question is now, when do you pit? When do you come down pit road knowing that we're at the final stint of the race here this evening, coming to really 30 to go here in the next 3 to 4 laps?
It's tough, especially with only 10 trucks on the lead lap now. These drivers are seeing how these guys that have pitted, Ryan Goodell and Curtis Vollmer, are just cutting through the field, passing them like they're sitting still. I think if you're Kyle Knapp Sr., Alan Hilton, Logan Kais, I think you come down now and you get your tires on and you just you run like a bat out of you know what, you know, trying to gain some time on William Hartman and see if you can't leapfrog him as he comes out of the pits, and then kind of just do your best to protect your position, run that outside line, kind of take that away from him. It's interesting to see. I think we'll have some more come down here in the next couple laps, but I don't know if it's going to be the leader first or if it's going to be someone back in the pack first. I'm pretty interested to see.
Yeah, I'm watching the speeds here for the drivers, and I'm not really seeing any speed kind of really fall off. So I'm not really seeing anybody, so to speak, come down pit road. It looks like everybody pretty much still staying out here at the present time. But a good long green flag run. Not exactly sure how many laps it's been, 76 to 88, 89 laps roughly, somewhere around in there. All right, William Hartman. Man, that speed just dropped off. Well, here comes the 8 of Ryan Goodell, going to be on the outside. Now, Ryan Goodell is going to get at least one lap back there.
Kyle Knapp Sr. right on the back bumper of Cody McFadden going to turn 1. Cody caught the outside wall just a little bit. Kyle looks like he might have tried the outside, but Alan Hilton looking on the inside of him. GTM teammates and Kyle Knapp Sr. and Alan Hilton looks like they cut each other a little bit of slack there. They're reeling in Jeremy Clifton for second. Actually, now that I'm looking, we're about to have a 2, 3, 4, 5 battle here. Should get pretty interesting. That's looks like 3 GTM trucks and Cody McFadden kind of sandwiched in between them. So we'll see what happens here.
Yep, Jeremy Clifton there sitting in second in the 51. Cody McFadden, kind of senior, Alan Hilton. Now we got these 3 right here together. But they are coming up, like you said, up on that number 51 machine of Jeremy Clifton. Really, I think what Jeremy needs to do is just hold his line. He needs to run his line, and he needs to make these guys, he needs to make them make the pass. That's what he needs to do. With the battle back here, Cody McFadden and Kyle Knapp Sr. Kyle Knapp Sr. to the inside of the 64. He is going to make the pass over the 64 and going back to third.
I tell you, that's a long time coming. Those guys have been going at it for probably about 20 laps. Alan Hilton trying to get a nose on the inside of Cody and follow his teammate through. Cody is doing a very good job. He's really, Cody and Alan starting in the back, making their way through the field nice and clean, getting themselves in the top 5. I know they don't want to do anything crazy here to jeopardize that good position they're in. Especially Jeremy Clifton here with Brendan Book having trouble, looking to hopefully extend that points lead today.
Oh, and I'm muted. Whoops, my bad. I've been talking the whole time and I'm muted. All right, well, we're going to be cockpit here with William Hartman. And I could have sworn I heard him clutching.
Well, in his pre-race interview, he talked about some drivers maybe downshifting, so he might be using that to his advantage, or maybe he's that close on fuel. He thinks he can stretch it out to the end and gonna kind of coast it through the corners. I know definitely on that downhill, it'll work to his advantage.
All right, let's get back here to Jeremy Clifton, cockpit here with him, see what he is doing. All right, it doesn't look like he is clutching it. What about Kyle Knapp Sr.?
I definitely don't think Kyle Knapp Sr. is clutching. He's getting giving Jeremy Clifton a mirror here for position 2.
Well, they've been out here 100 laps. 100 laps straight up and down.
We might have been a little off on our fuel calculations.
Well, we had the cautions too here, Jake. So, you know, haven't had a whole lot. We've only had 3.
Cal Knapp Sr. looking on the inside of Jeremy Clifton is going to get a nose on him here coming out of turn 4. They're going to be running side by side down the front stretch, down into turn 1. Kyle gets in there a little bit better than Jeremy, drifts a little bit up the track, but he's going to clear Jeremy Clifton for second. Kyle Knapp Sr. moving into P2, setting his sights on William Hartman. And as we speak, and there goes everything.
This is going to change things up. The 48 and the 8 involved. The 8 of Ryan Goodell and the 48 of Curtis Vollmer. Let's go back here real quick and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. This is definitely going to change. This is going to change everything up, like you said, Jake. This is right now coming to 15 to go here. We see Ryan Goodell there in the 8 go to the inside of the 48 and the 09. 48 going to make the pass on the 09 as well. 48 to the inside. There is the contact between the 48 and the 8. Looks like maybe some contact there right behind them as well there. The 09 nowhere to go into the back of the 48 machine. That's going to spin the 8 here. 8 going to come back up onto the track. Everybody going to go on the outside. Oh, my Lord, Jake. Going to change everything up here tonight. Did you come down pit road at this point in time?
Oh, without a doubt. If you hadn't pitted, you're coming down. You're taking four field goods, and I mean we're going to be coming to probably 10 to go here, so it's going to be it. If we had a hornet's nest before, it's going to be I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you here, but it's going to be something.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're going to step away here real quick, kind of pause. We're going to go ahead and stay on the track here tonight, folks, but we're going to step back, kind of break it. We'll kind of take a break here, but yeah, we'll be right back. Hang tight, folks. Ready, folks, we're back. Get us going here, Jake.
All right, field's coming out of turn 4. The pace truck is coming off. We're at the hands of William Hartman. He is down and away. We are going green here. 10 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. I tell you what, give and take is gone. We are trying to get everything we can here. William Hartman jumps out to a lead. You got GTM teammates running 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. As Jeremy Clifton's going to move into second in front of Kyle Knapp. Alan Hilton running 4th. Kyle Knapp's going to catch the wall off the turn 4. They're going to be 3 wide heading into turn 1.
Oh, Kyle Knapp Senior's around. Here we go. Oh. We're wrecking here tonight. Whoa. 9 to go, and we got another caution here. Let's get back here to the MaxSpeedTV replay and take a look. We're going to go ahead and be on Logan Kice. We caught that live here tonight. I don't know exactly kind of what happened, but we're gonna ooh, looks like right there maybe a little bit of contact there between the 64 and the 43, but there was no harm, no foul. So let's get back up here to where we're going to see. I mean, this is racing. I mean, we're less than 10 to go. What do? You know, you got to make moves.
Yeah, you're definitely not lifting there. You know, you saw the truck in front of you, Cal Knapp Sr. caught the wall.
Oh, whoa, looks like some door-to-door action right there between the 64 and the 43. 43 moves up as well after the little door-to-door there, and then right there catches that number 12. Man, 3 wide, and we're wrecking right there. Oh, the 91 right into the back of the 43. 43 goes sideways. Contact there yet again with the 12. We'll wait here from the admins on the official word here tonight on that. Oh,
I tell you, my heart is racing. Those drivers coming into turn 1 there, 64 and 43. Looks like there might have been just a tiny bit of contact, and it got the 43 out of sorts as the 12 of Cal Knapp Sr. was getting ready to enter the corner, and it was just too many trucks in one lane on the racetrack. And I mean, that's inside 10 laps to go on a short track. You're not giving and taking.
all right. Well, it looks like it's going to be a racing incident between the 48 and the 8. So there's not going to be an EOL. The 48 of Curtis Vollmer and the 8 of Ryan Goodell.
Looks like Cody McFadden was given an EOL penalty.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Something must have happened that I'm not aware of. All right. Well, with 5 to go, they do get one GWC attempt if it comes down to it, and with the way things are going here, it could come down to that. Jay?
I think we have a strong possibility of seeing that GWC tonight, Josh. We got some hungry drivers, got a couple angry ones back there now. I know Kyle Knapp probably isn't the happiest of campers, so we'll see how slowly he tries to work his way through the field as the lights are out on the pace truck. We got 1 lap to green.
Yes, it is. Get us going here. But you know the game Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Go ahead, bud.
As the field's making their way down the backstretch, William Hartman still in control of the field. Jeremy Clifton running 2nd, 3rd. Alan Hilton up from 17th. 4th, Rick Christensen. Mr. Where did he come from? Started 18th, running 4th. And Paul Henley running 5th, starting 15th. Got a lot of new players up here. Coming out of turn 4, the pace truck is off at the hands of William Hartman. He is down and away again here. We're going to be 3 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro as we head into turn 1.
Yes, we are. Now that the one I read off, 164 was 48 into the 8, but this last caution, yeah, the 64 and the 43, 64 EOL up into the 43. So let's get back here where the battle is here. The 6, 29, 09, 91, 12, 5. Oh, my Lord, Hornet's Nest back here. Can William Hartman cross the line to take the white flag before we have another caution? Oh, my good Lord. William Hartman, all he has got to do is hit that white flag. That's it. That's all he's got to do. Here we go. White flag.
We got one spinning off of turn 4 here.
White flag in the air. There's no more cautions.
Oh, we are okay.
Yes, that's it. White flag in the air. William Hartman on the loud paddle here. Blair Daddy Patterson in 5th. Bryce Hitt 2nd. 6, William Hartman, though. Going to be coming to take the checkered flag here. Coming out of turn number 4. Oh, he already took it. Well, this is...
William Hartman is going to take the win here at North Wilkesboro tonight. Jeremy Clifton coming in position 2. Alan Hilton starting 17th, finishing 3rd today. Rick Christensen all the way from 18th to 4th today, and Blair Daddy Patterson's going to round out your top 5.
All right, well, that's how quickly they get around this track, everybody. It's that fast. I'm getting hyped up, and they're already done, you know. All right.
I tell you, that was a heck of a run down to the finish there. Those drivers side by side battling for 4th and 5th on back.
Yes, it was. Congratulations goes to the top three, William Hartman, Jeremy Clifton, and Alan Hilton. We're going to go ahead and step away here, play a quick commercial break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the top three here on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on Max Speed TV. We have caught up here with a third place, and I believe Jake has caught up with Alan Hilton. Jake, go ahead, but
Alan Hilton, how you doing, brother?
Jake Bustos, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad. Talked about having a little incident in qualifying starting 17th. You told us you were going to take your way and work through the field, and here we are, position 3. Let's talk about the race through your eyes.
Yeah, man, it was fun tonight. Great track. I know a lot of guys had doubts coming into it. We'd have a bunch of cautions, but I think we managed okay. We fought hard all night. We made our way to the front, and the cautions worked out in our favor, and everything turned out good for us.
Yeah, you had a couple good battles there. You and Logan Kais didn't seem like you could get away from each other for a little bit through there. Did you feel like there was more give and take than you thought there was going to be, or did you think was it about on par?
Yeah, we had a lot of really close battles there. Me and Logan. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to mess up the turns, especially going into turn one, and you just have to take it where you can to gain every position.
Let's talk about this GT Motorsports 1, 2, 3. I feel like we're saying that it's a broken record every week. How do you guys do it? Like, what is going on with that team that you guys just seem to always find your way to the front?
I think it's preparation, Jake. These guys, we put in so much work during the week with team practices and going over VRS stats, and it's a team effort. And we got some great crew chiefs with us every night, so it's just a team effort, and I'm glad to be a part of this team, and hopefully we can keep kicking some butt.
Next week we got the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You looking forward to that?
I don't know, man. I've never had too much good luck there, but we'll give it a shot. We're gonna prepare like we always do, and hopefully we can do this again.
All right. Any last comments, shout outs, thanks?
Yeah, shout out to Maestro's Classic, Butt Kicker, RB Customs, Northern Capital, and Extreme Motorsports. We appreciate everything you guys do in the booth. And shout out to GTM Motorsports. Couldn't do it without these guys.
All right. Alan Hilton coming home third today after he said that I jinxed him for the race today. Congratulations there, Alan.
Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Josh.
Yep, congratulations, Alan, bud.
Yes, sir.
All righty, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight. His name is Jeremy Clifton. He came in tonight, our points leader, with 1 point ahead of Brennan L. Book. That number 51 here of Jeremy Clifton. Jeremy, got a copy?
Yes, sir, Josh, I got you.
Jeremy, we're not going to keep you any longer than we have to, but, man, we got to talk about North Wilkesboro here tonight because had the long green flag run there at the end, and we had some cautions here tonight, no doubt. I mean, some short track racing cautions. It's going to happen. But, man, talk about the racing out there overall here tonight because there was battles, even though there was battles between lap drivers and just battles between teammates here tonight. I mean, it was all about, survival, really. Talk about it.
Yeah, it was fun. It turned out to be a better race than I thought it was going to be. I mean, we did a fun run in the K&N car, or ARCA car, a while back, and it was just caution after caution after caution. So I just wanted to qualify up front and hope to stay up front. And then we had these long runs, and Hartman and I were just talking about that really long run we had. I started getting dizzy and leaning to the left.
So you were literally leaning to the left as you was turning the car, right?
Yeah, I would catch myself leaning. I'm like, man, what are you doing? And I'd sit myself back up, and then I'd run my line again. But the long run was killing me.
But, that's old school racing, on a console, you're leaning with the controller when you turn, that's old school stuff, Well, what was the biggest issue here tonight? I know we had the cautions that, when you guys were out here over 100 laps before that last caution. So, of course, everybody's going to come down pit road, stack everybody up again. So what was it like going 100 or so laps, on those old tires, the fuel? I mean, we want to hear it from you, man.
Yeah, so other than being dizzy, Hartman and I think right at around lap 30, GT and John and the rest of the guys, Scott and everybody, were like, you guys need to save some fuel. So we were just doing the best we could to save fuel, and had GTM 1, 2, 3, 4, and Kyle had a lot more fuel than we did. So he probably had the truck to win, and then the caution came out, and we ended up finishing the way we did. Kyle kind of got screwed a little bit there. Pardon my French there, but he probably, on that long run, he had the truck to win because of the fuel mileage.
All right. Well, we're done with short track racing. We go back to, I would say 1.5 miles, but it's not. It's a rectangle, 2.5 mile Indianapolis. Kind of acts like a road course in a sense, come down pit road. You can, if you time it right, you won't go a lap down, but if you go a lap down at Indianapolis, it's tough to get it back unless you get a caution, man. Talk about Indy.
Yeah, last season I finally got enough practice in Indy that I started to really enjoy that track, and I'm hoping that'll carry over to this season. I think last season I finished 3rd or 4th there, so hopefully that'll happen again. Maybe I can keep this points lead. I don't know. Hartman's charging strong, so might have to turn him or something. You never know.
Oh, shots are fired here tonight. All right, I see how it is. All right, Jeremy, awesome job out here tonight, man. 2nd place. I believe you are going to hold on to the points. I don't know for sure, but there's a good possibility here that you could hold on to the top spot here going into round 4. But any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, I got to thank GTM for first and foremost. Got to thank Lee Boy, Butt Kicker, Maestro's Classic. My wife for letting me do this on Tuesday nights, and a big shout out to my little boy. It's birthday today.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Young Clifton from MaxSpeedTV.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, man.
Yep, not a problem, man. We'll see you next week at Indy, bud.
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Mr. William Hartman. I would say dominated the field here, but, I didn't catch up to him. Jake has. Jake, you're on the window here. Man, Mike's yours, bud.
William Hartman, I feel like we just talked to you last week, and we sure did. How you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. We said you put on a clinic last week, and I think you led over 150 laps or something tonight. I mean, what was going through your head was that race? Was it just be consistent? Did you know from the start that you had it?
Yeah, I think after the first stint, felt pretty good about the position I was in and kind of the speed that the truck had. So just really was trying to manage. There were some cautions that came at some pretty weird intervals there, and made us put a couple sets of tires on a little quicker than we wanted to. So the race had some potential to get real interesting there because some guys were staying out and saving a set of tires. But luckily had a really, really long green flag run there, and that kind of evened everything back out. We were actually looking like we were going to be right on the money or a little bit short on fuel. So really the most interesting strategy came right there at the end, where had to really, really start saving for a real long time trying to make it to the end. Would have been really interesting to see if we could. I think we still would have been maybe a fuzz short, but yeah, just trying to manage, like I talked about before the race, not make any mistakes, and hopefully come away with a clean race car.
Yeah, speaking of clean race car, we saw we had a couple close calls there. I believe you were right behind the 4 of Lacey Cool when she spun on the front stretch, and a little contact with Curtis Vollmer there on the back stretch. Other than that, it was a fairly clean truck for a short track race. Was there a lot more give and take than you expected out there?
Yeah, everybody was really patient. It was kind of to be expected. This group's really good. So, yeah, we had some interesting, that big chaos on the front stretch. I don't know how a caution didn't come out, but luckily I was able to get checked up in time and nobody ran me over. And then got
I'd have
back
ran
going
you over.
there. Got back going there, and yeah, a couple little contact things, but no big deal. And yeah, came away pretty clean. Came away with the 0 incidents, which was really important for me for the points side of things. So I'm happy to come away with that too, and make up a decent chunk of those points tonight.
Speaking of points, I'm looking at them right now. They've already been updated. William Hartman, you're second place now, 7 points behind Jeremy Clifton. What's it going to take to run down Clifton?
Oh man, it's gonna take a couple of near perfect races. He's on fire right now. He's running really, really good everywhere. Really turned it on since the playoffs have started here. So I'm just gonna have to keep doing what I've been doing. Kind of dug a hole in that first race and still trying to dig my way out of it. So come back next week, put in a bunch of work, and try and come out here and do the same thing we did the last couple weeks. That's all I can do, and hopefully
I got something after
either
you're done.
Jeremy has a rougher night or I've got a really good one, and we can overtake that lead. But yeah, it's going to be interesting and close right down here to the wire.
Definitely going to be a show for sure. Josh, you got something?
Yeah, William, I'd wreck you for a Klondike bar. That's all I got.
All right, duly noted, buddy.
All right, William Hartman rounding out the GT Motorsports 1-2-3 with the win tonight. You got any shout outs, any comments?
Yeah, I got to thank all those guys over at GTM. We got a absolutely phenomenal group over there. Another great 1-2-3 finish for us, racking them up. So all the guys over there, Butt Kicker for coming on board, RB Custom Rigs, Northern Capital, and XM99.com for putting together this great series that we get to run every week, and this great group of guys coming together. And we had, I think it was close to a 90 lap run there at the end, green at North Wilkesboro. So if that's not a testament to the skill level all these guys involved, I don't know what is. So thanks to everybody.
Oh, William Hartman leading 171 out of 180 laps en route to the win tonight at North Wilkesboro. Congratulations, William, and I'll let you get down to your team to celebrate.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, congratulations, William, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. All righty, Jake. Well, I got to say, this was an amazing race here at a short track like North Wilkesboro, man. it could have been a lot worse than what we seen here tonight. I mean, we could have had, double digit cautions, and we didn't. I mean, what do we have caution wise? I believe 5 cautions. Yeah, 5 cautions here. And awesome racing by these truck drivers here for the Northern Capital Truck Series for XM99. This was amazing.
Definitely, they put on a show out there. They showed everyone how to get around North Wilkesboro, how to hold your tires through the long fuel stint, and like they were talking about in their interview, some of them were saving fuel at the end. Definitely was a good time, and I hope everyone out there watching enjoyed the race.
All righty, folks. Well, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty here and get down here to the unofficial results. The official results, because you already said that the points have been updated, so they're official here, technically.
Yes, sir. The points are updated as I refresh my page.
All
We have
righty.
oh, go ahead.
Well, we're going to go ahead and let Jake start us out here tonight for the. I'm going to go ahead and say it, the official results here tonight. Jake, go ahead and finish this. Go ahead and run through the top 10 here, bud.
All right. Obviously, our winner tonight, William Hartman, with domination. Jeremy Clifton coming in second. Third, Alan Hilton making his way from the back of the field. Rick Christensen, we didn't talk about him all night. Started 18th, finishing fourth here tonight. Blair Daddy Patterson going to hold a top 5 after some incidents earlier. Bryce Sinisat coming in sixth. Kyle Knapp recovering pretty well after that spin to finish seventh. Brendan L. Book getting that lap back, coming back and finishing eighth. Logan Keiss finishing ninth, and Cody McFadden rounding out the top 10.
All right, I'll go ahead and finish this out here tonight. Nolan Neiman there in 11th, Paul Henley in 12th, Jeremy Rigney 13th, Justin Lemke 14th, Curtis Vollmer 15th, Ryan Goodell there in 16th, Russell LePage 17th, Lacey Cool, tough break for Lacey Cool. Oh man, she had a strong truck out there, and coming out of turn 4 just lost it. Oh man, tough break for her. She'll finish 18th here tonight. Kevin Franks 19th, Jeff Glockner 20th, and running out the field here tonight will be 21st. Sebastian Taylor. But our winner here tonight is going to be William Hartman here in round number 3 of the chase. Of course, next week for the Northern Capital Truck Series and, of course, the ARCA Series, we're going to be at Indianapolis. So, Indy, Jake, you got all the turns are pretty much the same. You got the short chutes between 1 and 2, 3 and 4, but you got the long front stretch and the long back stretch. You can get draft in the trucks a lot more than you can get in the ARCA car, but what is it going to take for Indy, for these drivers, knowing after Indy there's going to be one more race after that?
It's going to be all consistency and drive. Turn 2 and turn 4 are going to be your money makers going into that front stretch. It's going to be more important to hit 2 and 4 perfect and get that run. More so in the truck than the ARCA car, like you said. You get a real good draft on the truck on those corners. And I think your drivers that are, about 12, 13 points out, they're going to have to make moves next week. They're going to have to maybe take a little bit more risk than they would normally, take a little bit more strategy. Because like you said, after Indy, we have Phoenix, and that's it. So,
Yep.
I mean, if you're sitting 15 on back, you need to have some magic happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, tomorrow night, the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series and, of course, the Rick Motec Cup Series on Thursday. They're going to tackle Nashville Speedway. Now, Nashville is another short track, Jake, and, when you're going from the trucks to the Xfinity and the Cup, I mean, these cars have a lot more power behind them, and that short track is rough. So, what do you think the Xfinity drivers and as well as the Cup drivers are going to have to do going into Nashville?
I ran a race when they ran it now. It was not a good time, at least for me. These Xfinity drivers, it's going to be very important. They can get the power down while keeping the tires underneath them. It's easy to break traction through coming to and coming off of, and there's not a whole lot of room to avoid people there. So keeping the drive off the corners, and you're gonna have to make some very late braking movements if you want to pass at Nashville. But I'll be in the admin tower tomorrow, so it'll definitely be an interesting race to watch.
Yeah, and good luck on that.
Thank you.
Jake is going to be an admin or be part of the admin booth tomorrow night, but we will see you guys tomorrow night for the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, going from North Carolina to Nashville Speedway, right here on MaxSpeedTV, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, with myself, Joshua Medlock. We'll see if we have help tomorrow night. If not, well, it'll just be me. But thank you all for tuning in, and thanks to all the sponsors out there, the drivers, the fans out there. We do appreciate it. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.